Most of us imagine courage as confidence. We picture someone strong, certain, someone who charges forward without fear, right? But that is not how courage showed up in my life. For me, courage arrived in seasons where I felt almost no strength at all. Several years ago, I began experiencing severe mood episodes connected to bipolar disorder. And over time, there were 3 major manic episodes and around a dozen major depressive episodes. And each one was different. Each one carried its own kind of terror. Mania can feel powerful at first. Your mind races, sleep disappears, ideas come faster than you can hold them. But eventually the mind becomes louder than you can control. Thoughts collide, judgment slips, your sense of reality begins to bend. And it is frightening to realize that your own mind has become unfamiliar territory. The depressive episodes were different. Those were the seasons that brought dread, not dramatic sadness, something heavier, a kind of emotional gravity that makes even small tasks feel impossible. Getting out of bed could feel like climbing a mountain. Answering a message, going to work, talking to people you love, all of it required energy that sometimes just was not there. There were days when I could not imagine surviving the week. Sometimes I could barely imagine surviving the day. And that is the kind of place where the word courage almost seems absurd. You're not thinking about courage. You are thinking about getting through the next hour. And yet something small kept happening. I kept showing up. Not perfectly, not heroically, but one day at a time. And some days courage meant taking medication even when I hated the reminder that I needed help. Some days it meant telling the truth to people I trusted instead of hiding what was happening. And some days it meant simply getting up, brushing my teeth, and stepping into the day. And that might not sound like much, but when your mind is working against you, those small actions can feel enormous. And during that season, something important began to shift in how I understood courage. I'd always thought courage meant feeling strong. And what I discovered is that courage often appears when strength disappears. It showed up in 3 simple practices. First, trusting other people. My family, doctors, friends who stayed close even when things were messy. Second, accepting help. For someone who values independence, that was one of the hardest lessons. Third, taking small steps forward. Not solving everything, just the next step. Today, I work in education, and interestingly, I see echoes of this pattern everywhere. Students face fear when they doubt they belong. Faculty face uncertainty when they try new approaches. Leaders step into responsibility without clear answers. Learning itself requires courage, often not dramatic courage, quiet courage, the courage to try, the courage to ask for help, the courage to continue even when things feel uncertain. Looking back, I do not see courage as something reserved for strong people. I now see it as something practiced by ordinary people who keep showing up even when fear, exhaustion, or doubt are still present. People who trust someone. People who let others carry part of the weight. People who take the next step even when they cannot see very far ahead. Those years taught me something I did not expect. Courage does not mean the absence of terror. It means refusing to disappear when terror shows up. It means staying present. One day, sometimes 1 hour at a time. So I often ask a simple question now. When in your life have you had to keep moving forward even when you did not feel strong? Most people can think of a moment, a health struggle, a loss, a season of uncertainty. Those moments rarely feel courageous while we are inside them. But looking back, we often see something else. We kept going. And sometimes that is exactly what courage looks like.